Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we want to talk about to infinitives in Arabic. Mind you, in English, when we say to infinitives, it means you are having to followed by a verb. And the rule says such a verb will be in the base form, not marked with any morpheme. No inflectional morpheme will be added to its end. To go. Go cannot be goes, going, goed, went in such a case, just because it is in the to infinitive position. Okay, so you can generate as many examples as possible by yourself, like to come, to eat, to sleep, and so on. They are not marked with any inflectional morpheme in their ends. Good. The same thing in Arabic, you can have to, which is an followed by a verb. And the verb you use in Arabic, just as you know that there is fi'l madi, which is past tense, fi'l mudari, which means present tense or future tense, and fi'l amr, which is command. Okay, as we have in zahaba for madi, yadhhabu for mudari. It can also be nadhhabu, adhhabu, tadhhabu, tadhhabina. Good. That is for mudari, and amr, idhhab, idhhabi. Good. So these are the three tenses we have in Arabic. But sorry, that is in Arabic. In Arabic, the verb you use after an to serve as an infinitive will have to be a fi'l mudari. It cannot be dhahaba, but yadhhabu. Good. It can be the yadhhabu, it can be nadhhabu, it can be adhhabu, it can be tadhhabu, depending on the draw, the subject. So if the subject here in this expression I want to form now is I use a. So adhhabu, I will say adhhabu. If the subject is he, I will say yadhhabu, using ya at the beginning of the verb. If it is we, I will say nadhhabu, and if it is you, I will say tadhhabu. Can you see now? A means I, na means we, ta means you, and ya means he. Good. I'm now talking about myself. Okay, I say an followed by adhhabu. So this adhhabu coming after an, the rule is that it takes a nasbu. Nasbu, we call it nasbu. Nasbu is a situation that we represent that situation by adding a fatha to the end of the verb. It could be a noun at times, but in this case now, the verb, we add a fatha to its end. So instead of saying adhabu, I will now change it to adhaba. Why? Because of an. So the rule is that whenever an comes followed by a fi'l mudari', that fi'l mudari' will have to take a nasbu, and that nasbu is basically represented with a fatha or marked with a fatha. I will now say an adhaba, not an adhabu anymore. So if you have ati, which is Arabic, you are now using it in this kind of situation, then you change it to an atiya. You mark its end with a fatha. Ajelisu, I will sit. You now say an ajelisa. You get it now. Akulu, I will eat. You say an akula, to eat. That's how you change the end of the verb, adding a fatha to it whenever it is preceded by an. Now, let's say we have uridu, I want. Uridu, I want. You now say uridu an adhaba, I want to go. Uridu an atiya, I want to come. Uridu an ajelisa, I want to sit. Uridu an anama, I want to sleep. From the word anamu, which means I will sleep. Uridu an, what again? So you can form as many examples as possible by yourself, and I will be expecting you to submit your own suggestions to Barakallahu Fikum.